Welcome to Just Listen Books channel. Immerse yourself in the world of literature as we summarize books and deliver them in audio form. Perfect for your car rides, travels, and daily activities. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification. Brand Identity Breakthrough: How to Craft Your Company's Unique Story to Make Your Products Irresistible by Gregory Diehl is a comprehensive guide designed to help businesses and entrepreneurs develop a strong, unique brand identity that can significantly impact their market presence and success. Chapter 1. Introduction to Branding. In this section of the book, the author typically aims to lay a foundational understanding of what branding is and why it is critically important for any business, regardless of size or industry. The essence of branding. Definition and importance. Branding is defined beyond just a logo or a visual identity. It encompasses the entire experience customers have with a company, including perceptions, emotions, and attitudes that arise from interactions with the brand. The introduction emphasizes how branding goes beyond mere aesthetics to include the message, values, and promise a company communicates to its audience. Branding as a differentiator. In a crowded marketplace, a strong brand identity helps a business stand out. The introduction would discuss how consumers often choose products based on brand reputation or emotional connection, rather than just product features or price. This section underscores the strategic advantage of having a clear, compelling brand identity that resonates with the target audience. Building a connection. Emotional engagement. The introduction likely touches on the importance of creating an emotional bond with customers. This connection is what turns a one-time buyer into a loyal, repeat customer. It explains how a brand's story, values, and messaging can align with the personal identity or values of its audience, fostering a deeper sense of loyalty and trust. The role of storytelling. Effective branding is often anchored in storytelling. This part would explore how sharing a brand's origins, challenges, victories, and evolution can humanize the brand, making it more relatable and memorable to its audience. Storytelling is presented as a powerful tool to convey the brand's identity and values in a way that engages and captivates customers. Strategic foundations. Clarity and consistency. The introduction likely highlights the need for clarity in what the brand stands for and consistency in how it communicates its identity across all touchpoints. This consistency reinforces the brand's message and helps build recognition and trust over time. Brand identity as a business strategy. Here, the author might argue that branding should be considered an integral part of the business strategy, not just a marketing tactic. The section would stress that a well-defined brand identity can influence all aspects of a business, from product development to customer service, and ultimately drive growth and profitability. The introduction would set the stage for the rest of the book, outlining how readers will be guided through the process of discovering, defining, and expressing their unique brand identity. It promises practical insights, strategies, and exercises designed to transform the abstract concept of branding into actionable steps for creating a brand that truly stands out. This introduction serves as both a primer on the critical role of branding in today's market and a teaser for the transformative journey the book aims to take its readers on. It aims to inspire business owners and entrepreneurs to rethink and reinvigorate their approach to branding, setting the tone for the detailed exploration and practical advice that follows. Chapter 2. Understanding Your Identity. In this section, the author delves into the critical process of introspection and analysis that businesses need to engage in to truly understand and articulate their brand's core identity. This phase is foundational for building a brand that resonates deeply with its intended audience. Core values and mission. This part encourages businesses to identify and define their core values, those principles that guide every action and decision within the organization. The text might offer exercises or questions to help readers dig deep into what their business truly values beyond profit, such as innovation, customer satisfaction, social responsibility, or craftsmanship. Articulating your mission. The mission statement is more than a sentence on a website. It's a declaration of the company's purpose and direction. This section would guide readers through formulating a clear, impactful mission statement that communicates why the business exists and what it seeks to achieve in the world. Unique Value Proposition, UVP. Identifying your UVP. Understanding what makes the business unique in the marketplace is crucial. This involves identifying the unique value proposition, UVP, or the specific benefits and experiences that make the brand stand out from competitors. The book might provide frameworks or questions to help businesses articulate their UVP in a way that is clear, compelling, and directly relevant to their target audience. Authenticity and relatability. Being authentic. The significance of authenticity in branding cannot be overstated. This section likely emphasizes the importance of building a brand identity that is genuine and true to the company's values and mission. Authenticity fosters trust and loyalty among customers, as they are more likely to engage with brands that feel real and consistent. Relatability. Here, the author might discuss how understanding the brand's identity aids in making it relatable to the target audience. This includes aligning the brand's values and messages with the interests, needs, and values of its customers, creating a sense of connection and community. Reflecting on the brand's story. Crafting your story. Beyond the basics of values and mission, the section could guide readers through the process of crafting their brand's story. This narrative encompasses the brand's origins, its journey, challenges overcome, and milestones achieved. The story is a powerful tool for conveying the brand's identity in a way that is engaging and memorable. Aligning identity with business strategy. Integration with business strategy. Understanding the brand's identity isn't just about marketing, it's about aligning the entire business strategy with the brand's core values and mission. This part would discuss how a clear brand identity should inform product development, customer service, company culture, and even hiring practices. Practical exercises. Exercises and tools. To facilitate the introspective process, this section might include practical exercises, checklists, and tools designed to help readers explore and articulate their brand's core identity. These resources are invaluable for businesses at any stage, helping them to ensure their brand remains focused, coherent, and true to its foundational identity. This part of the book is critical because it lays the groundwork for all subsequent branding efforts. A deep introspective understanding of the brand's identity is what enables businesses to communicate effectively, build meaningful connections with customers, and ultimately, carve out a unique space in the market. Chapter 3. Crafting your story. In this section, the focus shifts to the art and science of building a compelling brand narrative. This narrative is a crucial element that brings the brand's identity to life, making it relatable and memorable for the audience. Here's a closer look at the elements and advice this section might cover. The power of storytelling in branding. Emotional connection. The section would likely begin by emphasizing the importance of storytelling in creating an emotional connection with the audience. Stories have the power to engage people on a deeper level than facts or features alone, making them more likely to remember and feel a connection to the brand. Differentiation. Through narrative. Storytelling is also presented as a key differentiator in the marketplace. In a world where many products and services are similar, a unique and compelling story can set a brand apart, making it stand out in the minds of consumers. Elements of a compelling brand story. Authenticity. The narrative must be authentic and true to the brand's values and mission. Authentic stories resonate more deeply with audiences because they reflect the genuine heart and soul of the brand. Relevance. The story should be relevant to the target audience, addressing their needs, desires, and challenges. This relevance creates a personal connection, making the audience feel like the brand truly understands and cares about them. Simplicity. A good brand story is simple and focused. It avoids unnecessary complexity, making it easy for the audience to understand, remember, and share with others. Engagement. The story should be engaging, drawing the audience in and holding their attention. This can be achieved through relatable characters, a compelling plot, or an emotional hook. Crafting your brand's story. Identifying key elements. The author might guide readers through identifying the key elements of their brand's story, such as the main characters, the company, employees, customers, the setting, the market or industry, the conflict, the problem the brand solves, and the resolution, how the brand solves this problem. Incorporating the brand's identity. The narrative should seamlessly incorporate the brand's identity, including its values, mission, and unique value proposition. This ensures that the story not only entertains but also communicates the core essence of the brand. Using storytelling across touchpoints. The section would likely cover how to use storytelling across various brand touchpoints, including marketing materials, social media, customer service, and even the product or service itself. Consistency in storytelling across these touchpoints reinforces the brand's message and identity. Practical tips and examples. Writing and refining the story. Practical advice on writing the story, such as drafting, editing, and refining the narrative to ensure clarity, impact, and alignment with the brand's identity. Leveraging visuals. Tips on using visuals, images, videos to enhance the storytelling experience, making it more immersive and memorable. Case studies. The inclusion of case studies or examples of successful brand stories can provide inspiration and demonstrate the principles of effective storytelling in action. This section is crucial because it not only provides the tools and knowledge needed to craft a powerful brand story, but also highlights the strategic role storytelling plays in building a strong, cohesive brand identity. Through storytelling, brands can connect with their audience on an emotional level, turning customers into passionate advocates and fostering long-term loyalty. Chapter 4. Communicating your identity. In this section, the author shifts focus towards the practical application of a brand's identity in its communication strategy. This section is pivotal in translating the introspective work of understanding and crafting a brand's identity into outward, tangible expressions that resonate with the target audience. Consistency across channels. The importance of consistency. The section likely begins with a discussion on the importance of consistency in brand communication. Consistency across all channels and touchpoints reinforces the brand's message, helps build recognition, and fosters trust with the audience. Developing a style guide. To achieve consistency, the author might suggest the development of a comprehensive brand style guide. This guide would include visual elements, logo, color scheme, typography, tone of voice, messaging frameworks, and guidelines on how to use them across different mediums. Marketing materials. Designing with identity in mind. Guidance on designing marketing materials, brochures, business cards, advertisements that reflect the brand's identity. This includes not just the visual aspects, but also the messaging and the way the brand's values and story are communicated. Alignment with brand story. Suggestions on how to ensure that marketing materials tell a consistent part of the brand's story, making each piece of content a chapter in a larger narrative. Product design and packaging. Product as a communication tool. The section might elaborate on how the design and packaging of a product can communicate the brand's identity. This includes considering how the product's design reflects the brand's values, uniqueness, and commitment to quality. Packaging as a brand ambassador. Packaging is often the first physical interaction a customer has with a brand, making it a critical touchpoint for communication. Tips on designing packaging that not only protects the product, but also conveys the brand's story and identity. Digital presence. Website and social media. Detailed advice on crafting a digital presence, including website design, content creation, and social media strategies that align with the brand's identity. The focus would be on creating cohesive, engaging online experiences that accurately reflect the brand's essence. Engagement strategies. Tips on engaging with the audience through digital channels, using the brand's voice and identity to foster connections, build community, and encourage loyalty. Customer service. Service as an extension of brand identity. Discussion on how customer service should reflect the brand's identity and values. This includes training customer service representatives to communicate in a way that aligns with the brand's voice and ensuring that customer interactions reinforce the brand's commitment to its values. Monitoring and adapting communication. Feedback loops. The importance of establishing mechanisms to gather feedback on how the brand's communications are perceived by the audience. This could include social listening, customer surveys, and other feedback tools. Evolving communication strategies. Advice on how to adapt communication strategies based on feedback and changing market conditions, ensuring that the brand remains relevant and its identity clear. This section serves as a comprehensive guide for businesses on how to effectively communicate their brand identity to the world. By emphasizing consistency, alignment with the brand's story and values, and adaptability, it provides a roadmap for creating a strong, cohesive brand presence that resonates with the target audience and stands the test of time. Chapter 5. Targeting the right audience. In this section, the author would focus on the strategic process of identifying, understanding, and connecting with the most appropriate audience for a brand. This section underscores the importance of not just knowing who the brand's potential customers are, but deeply understanding their needs, desires, preferences, and behaviors to tailor the brand's messaging and offerings in the most resonant way. Here's a detailed breakdown of the themes and advice this section might encompass. Understanding audience segmentation. The basics of segmentation. Explanation of how to segment the market into distinct groups based on various criteria like demographics, psychographics, behavior, and geography. The importance of this segmentation is to identify which groups are most aligned with the brand's values and offerings. Analyzing audience needs and desires. Guidance on conducting market research to understand the specific needs, desires, pain points, and aspirations of the target audience. This could involve surveys, focus groups, social media listening, and analyzing customer feedback. Creating buyer personas. Developing buyer personas. Instruction on creating detailed buyer personas that represent the ideal customer segments. These personas include information on the individual's backgrounds, interests, challenges, and decision-making processes, making it easier for brands to tailor their communications. Using personas to guide strategy. Discussion on how these personas can guide not only marketing strategies, but also product development, customer service, and overall business strategy to ensure alignment with the target audience's expectations and preferences. Tailoring the brand's message. Message customization. Advice on customizing the brand's message to speak directly to the interests and needs of the target audience. This includes choosing the right language, tone, and channels for communication. Value proposition alignment. Tips on aligning the brand's unique value proposition, UVP, with what the target audience values most. This alignment is crucial for making the brand's offerings attractive and relevant to potential customers. Choosing the right channels. Selecting communication channels. Insights into selecting the most effective channels for reaching the target audience, whether through social media, email marketing, content marketing, traditional media, or other channels. The choice of channels depends on where the target audience spends their time and how they prefer to receive information. Consistent brand experience. Across channels. Emphasis on providing a consistent brand experience across all chosen channels to reinforce the brand's identity and message, making it easily recognizable and reliable to the audience. Measuring and adapting to audience response. Feedback and engagement. Monitoring. The importance of monitoring audience engagement and feedback to understand how the brand's message and offerings are perceived. This includes analyzing social media interactions, website analytics, and customer feedback channels. Adapting strategies. Based on insights. Strategies for adapting the brand's approach based on audience insights, ensuring that the brand remains relevant and continues to meet the evolving needs and desires of its target audience. This section is essential for businesses aiming to build a strong, resonant brand identity. By focusing on understanding and targeting the right audience, brands can ensure that their messaging, products, and services are perfectly aligned with the people most likely to appreciate and engage with what they offer, thereby fostering loyalty and driving growth. Chapter 6. Differentiation from competitors. In this section, the author delves into the critical strategies and tactics businesses can employ to distinguish their brand in a crowded marketplace. This differentiation is vital for capturing and maintaining market attention, driving customer preference, and ultimately securing a competitive advantage. Here's a detailed overview of the approaches and advice this section might offer. Identifying unique selling propositions, USPs. Understanding USPs. A thorough explanation of what constitutes a unique selling proposition, USP, and why it's crucial for a brand to identify and communicate its USPs clearly. USPs are factors or qualities that set a product or brand apart from its competitors, such as quality, price, innovation, customer service, or a unique product feature. Discovering your USPs. Guidance on methods for identifying the brand's USPs, which often involves deep market research, competitor analysis, and understanding customer needs and preferences. This could include exercises or tools designed to help businesses uncover what truly makes them unique. Leveraging brand story for differentiation. Storytelling as differentiation. Advice on using the brand's story and heritage as a key differentiator. This section would emphasize how a compelling brand narrative can highlight the brand's uniqueness and create a deeper emotional connection with the audience. Authenticity and relatability. Tips on ensuring that the differentiation strategy is authentic to the brand's identity and resonates on a personal level with the target audience. Authenticity strengthens the brand's position and fosters loyalty among customers. Positioning in the market. Strategic positioning. Discussion on the importance of strategic positioning in the market, which involves choosing a specific angle or niche where the brand can stand out and appeal strongly to a segment of the market. Creating a positioning statement. How to craft a concise positioning statement that clearly communicates the brand's unique place in the market and its value to customers. This statement serves as a guiding light for all brand communications and strategies. Visual identity and brand experience. Unique visual identity. The importance of developing a unique visual identity that captures the essence of the brand and distinguishes it from competitors. This includes logo design, color schemes, typography, and overall visual style. Consistent brand experience. Ensuring that every touchpoint with the brand delivers a consistent and unique brand experience, from the website and social media to packaging and customer service. Consistency reinforces the brand's identity and differentiators. Innovation and continuous improvement. Innovation as differentiation. Encouragement to continually innovate, not just in terms of products or services, but also in marketing, customer service, and business processes. Innovation keeps the brand relevant and can set it apart in a fast-evolving market. Listening and adapting. The need for brands to listen to their customers, gather feedback, and be willing to adapt. Staying attuned to changes in customer preferences and market trends can help a brand maintain its differentiation over time. Practical examples and case studies. Real-world success stories. Inclusion of case studies or examples of brands that have successfully differentiated themselves in their markets. These stories can provide inspiration and practical insights into how the principles of differentiation can be applied effectively. This section of the book is crucial for any business looking to carve out a distinct place in the market. By focusing on unique selling propositions, leveraging the power of storytelling, establishing a strategic market position, creating a distinctive visual identity, and embracing innovation, brands can effectively differentiate themselves from competitors and capture the hearts and minds of their target audience. Chapter 7. Evolving your brand. In this section, the author would explore the dynamic nature of branding in the face of changing markets, trends, customer preferences, and technological advancements. This section emphasizes the necessity for brands to remain flexible and adaptive, ensuring their identity stays relevant, resonant, and competitive over time. Here's a detailed exploration of what this section could cover. Recognizing the need for change. Market dynamics. An analysis of how market conditions, consumer behaviors, and competitive landscapes are in constant flux, necessitating a brand to evolve to maintain its relevance and appeal. Signals for change. Guidance on recognizing the signs that indicate it's time to evolve the brand, such as shifts in customer feedback, changes in market performance, or the emergence of new competitors or technologies. Principles of brand evolution. Staying true to core values. While the brand's identity may evolve, it's vital to remain true to the brand's core values and mission. This section could emphasize how these foundational elements should guide any evolution process. Balancing consistency and change. Advice on how to strike the right balance between maintaining brand consistency to preserve brand equity and customer trust, and implementing necessary changes to stay relevant. Strategies for evolving your brand. Incremental versus radical change. Discussion on the spectrum of brand evolution strategies, from incremental adjustments to radical rebranding efforts, and how to decide which approach is right for your brand. Engaging with your audience. Strategies for involving your target audience in the evolution process through feedback loops, co-creation opportunities, and transparent communication about changes and their reasons. Implementing brand evolution. Planning and execution. Steps for planning and executing a brand evolution, including setting clear objectives, engaging stakeholders, and managing the transition effectively to minimize confusion and resistance. Measuring impact. Methods for measuring the impact of brand evolution efforts on brand perception, customer engagement, and business performance. This could include tracking brand awareness, customer satisfaction, and sales metrics. Case studies and examples. Success stories. Inclusion of case studies highlighting successful brand evolutions that led to renewed market relevance and strengthened brand loyalty. These examples can provide valuable lessons and inspiration. Learning from failures. Examination of instances where brand evolutions did not go as planned, offering insights into common pitfalls and how they can be avoided. Future-proofing your brand. Anticipating future trends. Tips on staying ahead of trends and changes in consumer behavior to ensure the brand remains ahead of the curve. Building a flexible brand identity. Advice on developing a brand identity that is inherently flexible and adaptable, allowing for easier evolution as the market and customer needs change. This section is crucial for brands aiming to sustain long-term success and loyalty. By understanding the importance of evolving in response to external changes, maintaining a balance between consistency and innovation, and engaging with their audience throughout the process, brands can navigate the challenges of change and emerge stronger and more relevant than before. Chapter 8. Case Studies and Examples. In this section of a book, the author likely integrates a series of in-depth analyses and narratives showcasing real-world brand transformations. These stories serve not only to illustrate the practical application of the concepts discussed throughout the book, but also to inspire readers by demonstrating the tangible results that can be achieved through effective brand identity strategies. Here's what a detailed overview of this section could encompass. Selection of brands. Diverse industries. Case studies from a broad range of industries to show how brand identity principles apply across different market sectors, including technology, fashion, food and beverage, and services. Different scales of business. Inclusion of examples from both large multinational corporations and small to medium enterprises to illustrate how businesses of any size can effectively evolve their brand identity. Components of each case study. Background and challenge. Each case study begins with a background on the featured company, including its market position and the specific challenges or opportunities that prompted the need for a brand identity transformation. This could include market saturation, outdated brand image, shifting customer demographics, or the desire to enter new markets. Strategy. Implementation. Detailed exploration of the strategies and steps the company took to redefine or evolve its brand identity. This might cover research and planning phases, creative development, internal and external communication strategies, and the rollout of new brand elements, e.g., logo redesign, messaging, packaging. Outcomes and impact. Analysis of the results achieved through the brand transformation efforts, such as increased brand awareness, improved customer perceptions, market share growth, and enhanced financial performance. This section might also cover lessons learned and how the brand plans to maintain its renewed identity moving forward. Key themes and lessons. Strategic thinking. Highlighting the importance of strategic planning and deep market insight in driving successful brand transformations. Customer-centric approach. Emphasizing the role of customer understanding and engagement in developing a brand identity that resonates with the target audience. Innovation and adaptability. Showcasing how innovation in products, services, and marketing, along with adaptability to market changes, contributes to a compelling brand identity. Consistency across touchpoints. Demonstrating the necessity of consistency in brand presentation across all customer touchpoints, including digital, physical, and customer service experiences, to reinforce the brand's identity and values. Authenticity. Underlining the significance of maintaining authenticity in the brand's story and messaging to foster trust and loyalty among customers. Analytical tools and frameworks. Providing readers with analytical tools and frameworks used in the case studies, enabling them to apply similar strategies to their own brand challenges. Discussion questions. Offering discussion questions at the end of each case study to encourage readers to think critically about the lessons learned and how they might be applied to different scenarios. Further reading. Recommending additional resources for readers interested in exploring more about specific aspects of brand development discussed in the case studies. This section not only enriches the book's content by offering concrete examples of theoretical concepts in action, but also provides readers with a source of motivation and a clearer vision of how they might navigate their own brand identity challenges. Through these case studies, readers gain insights into the complexities of brand evolution and the innovative strategies companies employ to achieve a successful brand identity breakthrough. Chapter 9. Practical Exercises and Tools. In this section of Brand Identity Breakthrough, the author likely provides a comprehensive toolkit designed to empower readers to actively apply the concepts discussed throughout the book to their own brands. This section serves as a hands-on guide for business owners, marketers, and brand managers to critically assess and refine their brand identity, ensuring it effectively resonates with their target audience and stands out in the market. Here's a detailed overview of what this section could include. Self-assessment tools. Brand audit checklists. Detailed checklists for conducting a thorough brand audit, enabling businesses to assess their current brand identity, market position, and alignment with their target audience's expectations and needs. Value proposition worksheets. Exercises to help define or refine a company's unique value proposition, ensuring it clearly communicates the unique benefits and solutions the brand offers. Brand strategy exercises. Core values and mission statement workshops. Guided activities aimed at helping businesses articulate their core values and mission statement, essential components of a strong brand foundation. Target audience. Profiling. Templates and questionnaires designed to assist in creating detailed profiles of a brand's target audience, including demographics, psychographics, behaviors, and preferences. Storytelling and messaging tools. Brand story templates. Exercises to aid in crafting a compelling brand story that encapsulates the essence of the brand, connects emotionally with the audience, and differentiates the brand from competitors. Messaging frameworks. Tools for developing a consistent and effective brand messaging strategy across various platforms and touchpoints, ensuring a cohesive brand experience. Visual identity guidelines. Visual brand audit. Checklists and guidelines for evaluating a brand's visual identity elements, including logo, color palette, typography, and imagery, to ensure they align with the brand's values and appeal to the target audience. Brand style guide. Creation. Instructions on how to create a comprehensive brand style guide that outlines the proper usage of visual identity elements, ensuring consistency across all brand communications. Implementation and monitoring. Brand Launch Planner. A step-by-step guide to planning and executing a successful brand launch or rebrand, including timelines, key actions, and stakeholder communications. Brand Performance Tracking. Templates for setting up systems to monitor and measure brand performance over time, focusing on key metrics such as brand awareness, customer engagement, and market share. Continuous improvement. Feedback collection and analysis. Tools for gathering and analyzing customer feedback on the brand experience, offering insights into areas for improvement. Brand evolution planning. Guidelines for periodically reviewing and updating the brand strategy to stay relevant and responsive to market changes and customer needs. This section is crucial for translating the theoretical aspects of brand identity development into practical action. By providing readers with a structured approach to evaluating and enhancing their brand's identity, the book ensures that the insights gained can be effectively implemented, leading to tangible improvements in brand perception, customer loyalty, and business growth. Brand Identity Breakthrough is both a theoretical exploration of the importance of branding and a practical manual packed with actionable advice, making it an essential read for entrepreneurs, marketers, and business leaders seeking to carve out a unique space for their brand in the marketplace. Thank you for staying with us until the end. Your support means the world to us. Click subscribe and hit the bell to be the first to enjoy our upcoming audiobooks. Together, let's continue this amazing journey through stories and tales.